Dear students of BSc 3rd Sem, today we will start chapter 1st Thermodynamics first. The branch of physical science that deals with the relations between heat and other forms of energy. Literally, thermodynamics means flow of heat. It includes the study of all types of energy changes and their transformations. All forms of energies are interconvertible. Example, mechanical energy into heat energy. In cold atmosphere, when we rub our hands, it produces heat. That is, rubbing of hands is mechanical energy, which is converting into heat energy. Likewise, some other conversions are heat energy into chemical energy, electrical energy into heat energy, etc. So, the study of interconversion of energies into different forms is nothing but the thermodynamics. Now, we will see different terms involved in thermodynamics. Number one is system. A thermodynamic system is defined as the part of the universe which is selected for the thermodynamic study. The remaining part of the universe other than system is called surrounding. Now, types of system. Systems are classified into homogeneous system and heterogeneous system. Homogeneous system is a system which is uniform throughout and consists of only one phase is called homogeneous system. Such systems has similar properties in all its parts. Example, mixture of gases, pure solids, pure liquids, etc. Now, heterogeneous system, a system which consists of two or more than two phases is called heterogeneous system. Example, mixture of two immiscible liquids means oil in water. Now, classification of system on the basis of exchange of matter and energy. On the basis of exchange of matter and energy, system can be classified into open system, closed system, and isolated system. So, open system, closed system, and isolated system. This classification is based on the exchange of matter and energy. Exchange of matter and energy. So, number one is open system. A system which can exchange both matter and energy with the surroundings is known as open system. Due to this exchange, matter and energy do not remain constant in open system. Example, boiling water in a beaker, in which both matter and energy can transform into the atmosphere. Number two is closed system. Closed system. These are the systems in which exchange of energy with the surroundings is possible, while the transfer of matter to and from the surroundings does not take place. Hence, in a closed system, mass remains constant and only the energy changes. Example, gas in a closed vessel. Now, number third is isolated system. It is a system that prevents any interaction between the system and surrounding. Both mass and energy of the system remains constant. Example, thermos flask with its contents. Okay. Now we will see the properties of the systems. Number one property is intensive property. And number two is extensive property. Intensive property or intensive properties, the properties which does not depend on the mass or amount of substance. Mass or amount of substance is called intensive property, which does not depends on the mass or amount of substance is called intensive property. Example, temperature, pressure, density, concentration, viscosity, refractive index, surface tension, etc. When two systems have identical intensive properties, they are said to be in the same state. Now, extensive properties. The properties which depends on the mass or amount of substance are called extensive properties. Example, volume, heat content, mass, internal energy, entropy, etc. Now, we will see the different thermodynamic processes. Thermodynamic processes. The operation by which a thermodynamic system changes from one state to another is called thermodynamic process. Any change in macroscopic properties, pressure, volume, temperature of the system is known as process. So, the thermodynamic processes are of different types. Like isothermal process. When a system changes from one state to another, if its temperature remains constant, is called isothermal process. During exothermic change, the evolved heat is given out by the system to the surrounding, and hence temperature does not rise at all stages of the process. During endothermic change, the required amount of heat is absorbed by the system from the surrounding, and hence temperature remains constant. Change of phase such as freezing, melting, evaporating and condensation, etc. are isothermal processes. Now, number 2 is adiabatic process. During a process, if heat energy of the system remains constant, it is called as adiabatic process. Hence, in this process, no heat enters or leaves the system. An adiabatic reaction is generally carried out in closed insulated container. Now, isochoric process. When system changes from one state to another state, if its volume remains constant, it is called as isochoric process. The reaction carried out in sealed tube is example of isochoric process. Now, isobaric process. Bar means pressure. Isobaric process. When system changes from one state to another, if its pressure remains constant, it is called as isobaric process. Expansion of a gas in open system is an example of isobaric process. Next one is reversible process. In this process, the opposing force and driving force differ only by small difference. In this process, change is carried out so slowly that the system and surroundings are always in equilibrium. Reversible processes are imaginary and hypothetical and takes infinite time for completion. Example, working of Daniell cell or galvanic cell. Now, irreversible process. In this process, there is large difference between driving and opposing force. It is natural process and occurs in a particular direction under given set of conditions. Example, waterfall. Now, next is cyclic process. Cyclic process. A process in which system comes to its initial state through a number of different steps is called a cyclic process. Example, water cycle, nitrogen cycle, etc.